Hello learners, welcome back once again in English grammar class. Well, I am Uma Miss and in today's session I will teach you models. Okay, so let's know what we will learn in today's class. We will learn how to recognize what models are. Then identify the variety of uses of models in expressing meaning. And at last we will also learn how to use models in writing. So let's start with the definition of models. A modal verb is a type of auxiliary verb that is used to indicate modality. It means it is used to express ability, permission, likelihood, suggestion, possibility, intention, and so on. There are a small number of modal verbs and they display distinct features and that set them apart from other auxiliary verbs. Before seeing what are the features of modal verb, let's know about how many types of modal verbs are there. So there are many different types of modal verbs. Some are given here like can, could, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, and would. These all are types of modal verbs. Now, have a look on characteristics of modal verb. The first characteristic of modal verb is that they can be used with not to create negative sentence, like you must not tell lies. Okay, you cannot do this. So when you add not or when you want to create negative sentence, we use not after a modal verb. Then they can also invert with subject to create interrogative sentence. Can I go to the concert? May I come inside? They admit contraction. Yes, instead of writing can not, you can also write it in contraction form. Can't, shouldn't, like this. Let's see some more features of modal verb. The fifth feature of modal verb is they do not agree in the third person singular, or you can say they do not need to add s to the third person as all other auxiliaries do. Like you cannot say or she can't do the work. He may come tomorrow. Okay, so there is no need to add s to the auxiliary modal auxiliaries or modal verbs to make it agree with the third person singular. Then they are followed by a verb in infinitive without to. Yes, and an infinitive without to is known as bare infinitive. So modal verbs are followed by a verb to without infinitive form or in bare infinitive form. Then they cannot be conjugated, means they have only one form and cannot be conjugated, means like other auxiliaries do. Like there is no continuous or passive form of modals. You cannot say she musts, I am mighting, you were coulded. These types of modal verbs are not in existence. They cannot be used in this way. Now, here as you can see, how do we use modal verbs to form sentence? So for affirmative sentence, means positive sentence, modals can be used just after a subject. Like subject plus modal plus infinitive, and here infinitive is bare infinitive, means without to. For forming negative sentence, as I have already explained you just that modals are followed by the negative word not, like she shouldn't stay. For forming negative interrogative sentence, we can form interrogative sentence in two ways. First, by using modal as an interrogative word, Or even we can add WH word before modal, then subject, and at last object or bare infinitive. So this is how you can form, or you can use modal verbs in forming sentences. Now, here is a brief structure for forming sentence using modal verbs. So how will you form a sentence using modal verb? Yes, like as I said, for positive sentence, subject plus modal verb, then main verb and complement of the subject, complement of the verb. Okay, so or you can say object, or sometimes there is no object also. One thing here that is need to be noticed, that these, after these modal verbs, the basic form or infinitive form of main verb is used. Okay, use only the basic form or infinitive form of main verb after the modal verb. It means that all the main verb which you see here, like go, drink, eat, do, these all are in verb's first form. Okay, they are in the root form of the main verb. So whenever you are using modal after a subject, the verb which you will use, that must be in verb first form or verb basic form. Okay, and this is how you can form sentence, any kind of sentence. There is no restriction that you have to use particular model with particular subject. No, there is no restriction for that. Okay, so you can also write like we can drink some water. Okay, you should go to sleep. He may, if I add here not, it become negative sentence. You may not eat some food. It will, simple, it will do. Or if I don't want to add any complement, that is also a complete sentence. So this is how you can form any kind of sentence using modal verbs. It depends completely upon the mood or the expression what the subject wants to express. Let's see. As a modal or auxiliary verb, can is the most often used auxiliary verb. If you say that you can do something, or if you have the knowledge of anything, any skill, in that case we use can to show ability. So can is an auxiliary verb, a modal auxiliary verb. We use it to talk about possibility or ability, to make some request, and for asking or giving permission. Here are some set of activities for you. You have to fill these blanks with can, do, or can't do. Okay, so that is all up to you. If you know how to speak Chinese, you can write I can speak Chinese. Okay, if you don't know, you don't have the ability to speak Chinese, or you don't have the knowledge to speak how to speak Chinese, then you can write I cannot speak Chinese. Okay, so this activity you will do yourself to know that what skill you have and what not. Now let's have a look on the other modal auxiliary, and the next modal auxiliary is use of may. Okay, so may is used to ask for permission, to give permission, or to ask for permission. Like in class, when you want to enter in the class, you ask from your teacher, may I come in sir, may I come in ma'am. Okay, so may is used for asking permission. Even for giving permission, then also you use may in answer, like yes you may come, no you may not. Okay, even may is used for showing possibility, like I may finish my homework, it may rain tomorrow, or it may not rain tomorrow, I may not finish my homework. So this is how you use may for asking or giving permission and to show possibility. Yes, the next modal verb is should. Should is used to express an opinion or giving advice or for asking for advice. Okay, like I believe teachers should have higher salaries. So here in this sentence it is showing expressing about your opinion. You look tired. I think you should have some rest. He shouldn't make a rushed decision. Do you think we should phone her? What should I say when I speak to him? So in these all examples, you see that should is used to express any opinion, giving advice or asking for advice. Should is also used to show or to express an expectation, like he should arrive anytime. He should be long now. He shouldn't have arrived by now. So in these all sentences, it is showing about the possibility or about the expectation. Sometimes should is also used to show some moral values, like we should love our country, we should not tell a lie, we should obey our elders. So this is how you use should in your conversation. Now let's see the uses of must. So must is used for expressing a necessity felt by the speaker. Must is generally used in present and future tense. Like he is very ill, you must call a doctor now. We must not lose the match tomorrow or we will be out of the tournament. This is the best book I ever read. You must read too. You must not hesitate to call me if you need help. So in these all examples, you find that must is here used to express a necessity felt by the speaker. Okay. Must is also used for expressing a prohibition. Okay. When you want to prohibit something, strict prohibition, in that case you use must. Like you must not use your mobile device during takeoff. You must not be late for your interview tomorrow. You must complete your homework or you must not come late in school. So this is how you express prohibition by using modal verb must. Yes, as you can see here, when we use must with infinitive, we talk about rules and regulation, like you must come in proper uniform in school. Okay, so here it is talking about rules and regulation. But if we use the negative form of modal with infinitive, we use it to say something which is prohibited, like you must not smoke in public place. You must not eat during the lecture. So this is how you express that something is prohibited. Now, let's see what are the uses of could. So could can be used to express or ask or to give permission. Could I borrow your dictionary? One thing that must be noted, that could is generally used in informal way. Okay, for showing request or for asking for request, could you please or could you say it again once more or more slowly. Then for showing possibility, we use could. I think we could have another tea. For future tense, we use could. I wish Sandril could meet me next week. Even for showing ability, we use could. He gave up his old job so he could work for us. Sometimes could is the past form of can. Okay, so instead of using can in past tense, we use could. Okay. For example, Ram told me that he could help me. We did all that we could. I'm sorry, I could not attend your birthday party. So in these all sentence, it is showing something which is something that is done in the past tense, okay, or it is showing the past ability. Now students, as you can see here, one exercise is given to you. Now on the basis of your knowledge and whatever you have understood till now, you have to do this exercise. You can use different modal verbs including can, may, should, must, could with their negative forms and add any suitable verb which is provided to you in this box. Okay, so let's do, first you do it yourself, then match your answer in the end of the video. I hope students you have completed this exercise. Now let's match your answer and know how much you have done correct. Here you go. Here are the answers of all those 15 exercises. I hope all your answers must be correct. Okay. So that's all in today's class. We have learned the use of can, must, should, could. Okay, so revise these all uses of modal verbs once again and do the exercise sincerely. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.